You've heard James say it a million times. Respect the Polygon. At Weather Call, we make the Polygon better. We call, text, or email you so you'll always know when you're in danger. No matter who you are, there's a Weather Call solution right for you. Check us out at weathercallservices.com.
It's the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 14th of June. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather hot and dry today. And we're on YouTube only today because Facebook has gone away. Wow. Got a little notice this morning that they pulled down my Facebook profile, the Facebook page, the page I use for pushing weather content, and the Instagram account, all tied to the same Meta accounts. So very interesting. It's a mistake, and I know people that know people, and they're working on it. It should be back tonight. Thankfully, the weather is nice and calm. But hey, we got YouTube working here, so we'll take that. Let's talk about things for the next 7 days. We've got a ridge building in from the west, and we all know in the summertime, a ridge means hot, muggy, dry weather here with sinking air subsidence. Check the visible satellite view this afternoon. The sky is mostly sunny. Got a field of cumulus clouds, and those have not developed into showers as expected because of the sinking air. Closest rain to Alabama again today, South Florida. Places like Fort Myers, Key West, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, getting occasional showers. Yeah, buddy, it's hot. Now, we got a few locations in the upper 80s. Now, I'm doing this at 2 o'clock. It's 88 in Cullman and Center, 89 for Haleyville. But look at Birmingham at 94. We've got low 90s for Huntsville, Montgomery, Mobile, mid-90s for Dothan. And we're going to see highs in the 90s for a while. Check the watch warning map around the nation. We notice severe thunderstorm watch for parts of Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Looks like a winter storm watch for parts of Montana. How about that for June? Here's a look at the severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. We have a risk over the western high plains and a risk over the northeastern states with a cold front pushing in. Maybe some severe storms around New York City and Boston later today and tonight. Also out west, places like Denver, back over toward Goodland, Kansas. This is tomorrow. Risks across the midsection, parts of the northern plain states. On day 3, which is Sunday, we've got a marginal risk from eastern Wyoming into upper Michigan. And on day 4, which is Monday, got a risk of severe storms over parts of Minnesota and the Dakotas. We'll check rain for the next 7 days. And again, I just don't think we see that much here. Certainly, there'll be a day or two with a few scattered showers Sunday and next week. But if you're in North and East Alabama, probably no rain at all. And even in Mobile and Baldwin counties, I know this is suggesting some decent rain amounts there, but it sure looks like the deeper moisture will be a little west of Alabama, the coast of Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas as we go through next week. Look at the tropics. That little feature that's east of the Outer Banks, the Hurricane Center dropping the chance of that developing down to 10%. That will be merging with a front, and that's simply not going to develop. The main area to watch for the next 7 days is the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, down toward the Bay of Campeche. The Hurricane Center giving that feature, which will likely develop over the weekend, a 50% chance of developing. This is the probabilistic outlook coming off the European ensemble. And if anything forms there, most likely it drifts into Mexico. And again, I want to stress here, if you got a beach trip, we see no tropical trouble for the central Gulf Coast. That's Gulf Shores, Pensacola, Navarre, Fort Walton Beach, Destin, Panama City for the next 7 to 10 days. So model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. And again, we've got the ridge in place here. And obviously, that means the day will be very hot and dry with mid to upper 90s. Lots of sunshine. Now, Sunday, there'll be a little increase in moisture, and there could be a few spotty showers about, but the chance of any one spot getting a shower, 10 to 20%, so don't bank on it. Partly sunny, and again, will be way up in the 90s. Monday, evidence of deeper moisture coming into Mississippi and Louisiana, but most of that will be west of here. And again, I think most locations dry, mid-90s. Same thing Tuesday and Wednesday, the deeper moisture Off to the west, this is Thursday, looking hot and dry. Highs for much of next week, say 92 to 96. And a week from today, this is Friday, June 21st, a weak westerly flow here, and it's the same story, just quiet. So next week, it looks kind of hot, kind of dry, with only isolated showers. Let's keep going. We'll go at 10 days. This is Monday, June the 24th. Got a trough over the upper Midwest, Minnesota, kind of denting down the ridge below that. And the GFS depicting what would be a little tropical low that's over Georgia. That thing would come in over the eastern panhandle. But again, we all know at 10 days, the GFS, almost every run has one of these things somewhere, and most of them never happen. So again, we'll kind of discount that, and the overall pattern looks the same. And again, in a situation like this, a persistence forecast is typically best in summertime. Really, for the rest of June, I just don't know if it rains that much. Now, I'll show you the GFS ensemble output here. And I would just say the European is much drier. The GFS is more aggressive. The mean is a little over 2 inches between now and the end of June. The European is closer to 1 inch. But hopefully at some point toward the latter part of the month, we'll pick up a few days with showers. We could certainly use that rain. Highs in the 90s for the next 10 days. 97 tomorrow and Sunday. This is coming off the national blend of models. This is for Birmingham. Your number could vary. Mostly low and mid-90s next week. Lows in the 70s. And you know what? Let's quickly see if I can pluck off the new 8 to 14 day outlook, and it's not in yet. So this is yesterday's, and I get the idea is going to be the same. Temperatures here probably a little above average. All right, so a few housekeeping notes here. And again, we hope the Facebook accounts are all back, the Instagram account tonight. I'm reasonably optimistic that will happen. There's a lot of people working on it. So that should be back. And next week, I will take a vacation week. Wow. So what that means, these videos will still be done, just not by me. It will be done by Bill Murray and some of the other folks with the Weather Factory. And probably the easiest way to see it, and you'll see them on this YouTube account. They'll be posted. They don't do them live like this, but you'll see them posted here. And, of course, also on the blog, AlabamaWX.com. I will be back in the saddle on Monday, June 24th. And the next book signing is scheduled for Saturday, June 29th in Fort Payne, DeKalb County. Looking forward to that. We have lots of fun going to Fort Payne. The last time we were there, it was crazy. It was great. So, again, just plan on that. We'll post details once we get closer. So that'll wrap it up for this week. Thank you guys for watching. Have a marvelous weekend. A marvelous week next week. And I will be on tonight, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. And then after that, back in the saddle on June 24th. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.